About restaurant jobs in America and a recent DC law that was passed, I-82, that would phase out tipped wage and make it more of a salary. The concept is we want to help people with these wages to make more money and have a more stable income. Basically a feel-good law. Great mistake number one. It was not only the restaurant people that had to vote on this, it was the voters in general, all voters. People that have no idea how the restaurant business works. This is the perfect example of a feel-good law. It sounds nice that we can finally pay a normal salary to restaurant workers. Until you realize that for a couple of months you have 2 restaurant closures a day and more in Washington DC. Guys, among the many things I do, I work also with an Italian viewership on my social media. I help Italian people with a lot of experience in the restaurant business to move abroad. Europe, Australia, Dubai. Most of the locations that are requested by Europeans is going to places where tips are a normal thing. They'd rather have no income and just go full on tip. Because in Italy, the restaurant workers live only off wage and they hate it. In places like America, if you go to the right place, a tipped worker can make 100K, 150K. You'd be surprised by how many servers here in DC I know that make more than 100K a year. Just in tips. And with the new law that was passed by both Republicans and Democrats, you gotta pay no taxes. Saying that in today's economy in Washington DC, you're better off making 70K in tips than 100K as a salary. Just because of this law. Why are businesses closing? Because margins in the restaurant business are super small. A person who has been doing this job for a while, restaurants make on food on average between 2-3%. When it comes to drink, above between 5 and 10%. Margins are very low, so you either have a lot of foot traffic or you won't survive. You're not forcing to pay a salary, taking away the little, let's say, space that people have to actually survive on. This is leading to all these restaurant closures. And to the bigger issue, which is unemployment. Then these people cannot be employed. I think the great mistake that happened in DC, the people that have no idea about the restaurant business got to vote something like this because it sounded good. Now it's leading to another problem, which is a lot of restaurant workers losing their job, a lot of business owners closing their shops. A moment where they just passed federal laws, incentivize even more to work on tips. What do I know? I'm just an Italian living in America.